Okay, today I'm going to do a video on showing you how you can do a burnished edge, how you can get it looking much better. So I'm going to do two today. We're going to go, so we're going to do a few things real fast. Let me show you real fast. I don't want to take too long, but I'll put those other ones. So you need sandpaper, 60 grit. This is 45 grit. I had 60 grit. I'll show you in a second, but you need sandpaper, 40 grit, rough it up, and this to smooth it out. And we're going to do this, repeat this process a couple of times. One last thing before I get doing this, I'm going to start like this. This is a little rougher, and then we're going to move to the really smooth. And we're going to repeat this process like 3 or 4 times. You'll see it in time lapse, but for me, for you, whatever. So let's get to it. I found the one I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. So what you do, you got to re-dye it, because right now I feel bumps and I feel irritation. So I'm going to sand it, burnish, smooth, and then we'll re-dye it. Some dye here, you don't need much. And then we'll finish it, and the final touch will be with the atom wax on with the show. Now it's just time to refine it. So we'll start with this one here. This is 120, I think. This one is like 220. You don't need to go higher than that, not really. Last one. So continue now, I just read that faster burnish because I use the burnish, sand, until we get the right. Okay, before you go and do your sanding, take a rag, just wipe it back a little bit, and we'll move on to the burnishing. So the burnishing helps. The burnisher helps. It's a good quality. The harder the wood, actually, the better the burnish. So I'll show some of this, and then I'll show you the repeat process that we go through. Okay, so for some reason gum track's acting up. I know why too, because I didn't let the dye dry out and dry for a while. When you start burnishing after you dye your edges immediately, it always acts up. So right now I'm using the tokonole, and I'm getting that edge. Okay, maybe you can see it, but right now that edge is looking good. I can get it better. So I'm going to keep doing that. Maybe now. Right there, see that edge? It's getting nice and smooth. So I'm going to continue using tokonole. Normally I would use gum trag, but I got to get out of here today about an hour and a half. So I don't have time to sit here and wait for that to dry for another hour. Burnish it with the stick a little bit. Sometimes you gotta wipe it first, then you burnish with the stick, and then what it does is it creates friction, and the oils that are in there. Like so. Feeling good already. I'll continue, and then I'll come back to the sandy when I'm done. So we'll do her now. Okay, so I can feel it smooth now. Very smooth. but I want to bump that up a little bit more. So I'll come back with this and repeat this like 2 more times, 2 or 3 more times, depending. So here, there, here. I'm going to repeat this process. I'm going to get you ready. Can you see the edge now? Take my word for it, it's glossy. But I'm going to do one more coat. It's pretty glossy now. But I'm going to do one more coat and then I'm going to put it on wax. So I got one last step to do. And it feels pretty smooth. I'm not going for deep gloss, I'm going for smooth. So one last step is to put on Leather Balm with Atom Wax and we're done. Here's measure this packet. Okay, smooth all around now. Hope that gives you some idea what. So if your edges are looking and feeling choppy, you can do this with gum track too. You just gotta let the dye cure for a while. So if your edges are feeling rough and choppy, they're feeling rough and choppy and not feeling smooth. Like this one here is pretty smooth now. That's what you can do. Trust me, those smooth edges, people like touching those smooth edges. But it's just another step you can take in doing leather work. It'll make it to where, people want to touch it and they pull it out the wall and look at it, whatever. Take it with you somewhere. They'll feel those edges, feel it's nice and smooth. It helps if you bevel the edges too. Bevel them, the edge bevel. So anyways, I thought I wanted to show this video of doing this and showing that you can do stuff like this, go that extra step. It'll make your edges feel a lot smoother. Make your edges feel a lot smoother. And you'll enjoy it more and try it out. Try those steps. I'm certain you'll like it because it's going to bring out a lot more depth to your actual carving. So go ahead and try that. See how well that works. Just do it.